in the regular game. That's.
I got to be good.
Yeah,
That's
Woo, man.
what got me.
Sometimes it's feel good to win a rock fight.
Oh man, that's a dog fight right there. Those guys, and it's funny living here, seeing NEC, seeing West Live. I knew it was gonna be a dog fight, and they're not gonna give up or stop. We got it up to what 17, I think, and we had a chance to get a layup. They get a steal layup. So I mean, 17 to them is nothing. Cut it down to single digits, and it was a grind. But to the credit of our team, adversity hit down 1 or 2 in the Elam, and our defense was very good also. So take your hats off to those guys. This is the best time of year, survive in advance. So 1 down, 1 to go.
What was the message? You guys struggled to score. I mean, for the entirety of the fourth quarter, but it seemed like getting some free throws in that Elam and kind of helped loosen them up a little.
Free throws is big. We had probably 4 or 5 opportunities. We get a rebound and a chance to go get a layup, and we turn the ball over. Now, to their credit, they created the turnover, but if we take care of the ball and go get that layup, I'm not saying it's a knockout punch, but we had a couple opportunities and we didn't take advantage of that. And listen, this is the game of momentum. A couple bad possessions, turnovers, they scored a few, and yeah, they're defending. It's not really anything you can draw up the design. You got to go out there and make good plays. I thought Trey made a big play late in the Elam. Guards made a big, some big plays, made some free throws, and then Toby, the young buck, stepped up and made 2.
You talked about the press and just the pressure that they gave. I mean, obviously you can look back and you know about the history that they have with that, but preparation-wise, I mean, what were you guys trying to do throughout the week to kind of prepare for that?
Well, I mean, we prepped as much as we could. That's a tough press to deal with, and 4 or 5 days to get prepared for it. And honestly, until you see it and until you're in it, you can prepare for it as much as you can. It comes down to spacing, strong with the ball, good passes, and then you got to attack and punish them for pressing. We did it sometimes. First half, we got up to 15, 16 because we attacked, got layups, and then sometimes, they got the steals. That's high risk, high reward. So credit to them.
James, what was working for you in the first half? It seemed like it didn't take you long to, really develop rhythm and kind of fit in with these guys. Just kind of curious what you had working tonight.
Honestly, it's easy to play with some guys, that just come from basically not the same DNA as me. Play hard, be a dog, just find a way. That's kind of how my career and these guys, everybody who's been a part of West Virginia basketball team, that's kind of what the program is about, just being blue collar. So it was easy, you know what I'm saying? It's just open shots. We're professional basketball players. I didn't do nothing spectacular. I just made the open shots. Those guys found me, and it's easy to ride when there's a lot of momentum going and guys is playing good.
Coach, you mentioned Toby's game. I mean, obviously he had a strong first half. Hit the last 2 free throws. Just to see him, he's got out of college just a couple months ago. Just what were your impressions of his game tonight?
He was big. 11 rebounds, 9 points. Toby's a Band-Aid. He can play big if you need to. He's a matchup problem. He can handle the ball, make good decisions. When he gets his feet set, he can make shots. And it's good to be young. He's hungry, great kid, humble kid. Wants to come in, says he want to do everything he can just to help us win. He was a big piece of the puzzle.
Blocks.
Yeah, I mean, just his activity. He's 6'7", 6'8", and in this type of tournament, and honestly, his position is basketball now. You're seeing more 6'7", 6'8", just put him on the floor and you play. So he was great for us defensively. He did everything. He definitely had to be on the floor. And to his credit, I looked at him. I said, we was talking about how we're going to defend the next play, and I said, listen, he's going to make these 2 free throws. And to his credit, he stepped up, made 2 big free throws for us to advance.
Not much to go ahead, Rick.
James, when you joined with this team, what did you envision your role being? Did you see yourself as kind of being the offensive leader that you were in the first half?
Honestly, I honestly don't think like that. Coming into it. I mean, obviously, when you look at it, you'll be like, okay, I got to be more aggressive on this certain team. But my mindset was just going in, because I'm a defensive guy, so I just think about just going in, setting the tone defensively, and everything else follows with that. So I just try to really just be a leader on the defensive side first, and then the offensive end just kind of takes over.
Was it almost like a mirror image guard, the way they guard you and the way you like to guard? I mean, what's it like expanding all that energy? I know you're used to it and that's the way you play, but I imagine it seemed like it did kind of wear on you guys, you know, as the game progressed.
I mean, yeah, it's been 2 years since I played defense like that, and that's when Coach West texted me, he asked me how did I feel about, 94 feet, and I replied to him and said, that's in my blood. So it feels good, being able to come back and do that, play defense those ways again. I mean, yeah, it's been a minute, but, just got to get the legs back up under me.
To their credit, funny thing is, we come here, we're a defensive-minded team, and we're thinking we're gonna be the fastest, most aggressive defense, and you come in and you see, I mean,
Them boys.
oh, man.
Hey, shout out to them boys.
I was
man.
just about to say that.
Not even just saying this because we won. Them boys played their heart out. Shout out to them. For real.
Keddy, can you just talk about the experience of being back and playing basketball in West Virginia?
Oh man, it's been amazing, man. For the love from the fans, being up in Morgantown for a week or so, it's just surreal being able to come back and you still get the same looks as if you was still playing here. So that's something I always cherish.
Jarrod, is there any positive to having to grind out again? I know you didn't want to do it like this and you got to come back and play in 45 hours or whatever, but is there a positive to survive in advance when that's basically what this format is all about?
Definitely. That's the positive. Survive in advance. Sometimes it's pretty, sometimes it's ugly. Like you said, all of our downfalls and negative plays, it wasn't just because of they created that. So you got to give them all the credit. But like you said, guess what? If we win 5 more games like that, we'll be walking away with the million. So it doesn't matter how pretty, how ugly it is. And to these guys' credit, we're dogs. We'll be ready to go in 40-something minutes. We'll get prepared tomorrow, rest legs, and get ready for the next game. And like I said, take one at a time.
So along that line then, I mean, WVU, Marshall, alumni teams, what's your message to you guys just to kind of prepare for Sunday's game since it is kind of a rivalry game in a sense?
To be honest with you, I mean, I know it's a rivalry game. It's just the next game now. It wouldn't matter if it was Marshall. We're just trying to win the next game. Obviously, they have the shirt on, but it's not like it's a WVU Marshall thing. It's the next game. They just haven't heard that. They're going to be prepared. We're going to be prepared. Whoever executes best, whoever rebounds, takes care of the ball is probably going to win. So, obviously, we're excited. Hopefully, we get a big-time crowd in here with the 2 co-hosts in the region. But we got to get rested up, get ready to go.
How do you go about preparing for, I guess, the unknowns with Kinsey and Elmore? It sounds like they may be here, they may not. So
Right. Well, obviously we know those guys very, very well. I know them very, very well. So we'll get them prepared for if they're there. If they're not, Big Jake, Toby, he's a handful. Jarrod, he's a handful. So we will be prepared for their team. And it's going to be a good game, exciting game. Can't wait to get here.
Coach, can you take us through the first half that you saw? What were you seeing out of James the first 2 quarters?
He got it going, and the good thing is in a game like this, you can't really determine who's going to get the ball because of how the frantic pace is. So we were able to find him, and he made a few early. I actually designed a play in the timeout to get Zay a shot, and he was like, I'm feeling it. So he got it going as professionals. To the credit of these guys, you ride the hot hand, and we needed that big lead, to get out of the first half. So he carried us in the first half, and then the 3 in the corner that Toby hit the 3 right before half. Mm-hmm. That was a huge shot for us to get it up to 15 and 16, I think. But to his credit, he came out, got it going. He's an excellent 2-way player. I know he's a defensive-minded player. Jarrod played him in Marshall 3 or 4 years, so we always loved him just as a fan. And when the opportunity presented itself for him to be on this team, I told the powers to be, we need him. He like he said, he said it perfectly. His DNA is he would have fit in good with WVU. So he got it going early, and hopefully he gets it going early Sunday, or somebody's got to get it going early.
Might be key.
Right.
Hey, never know.
Thank you guys.
thanks, guys.